What is good, TPA Podcast? It's your boy Big Hollywood back again. We got the boy.
Man, it's T on this thing, man. Hey, Thanksgiving. Well, by the time y'all see this, Thanksgiving's already passed. Tell your aunties and your moms I said thank you for the plates.
Facts. We got a special guest with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey man, it's the Eastside General, aka the letter M in this motherfucker, man. What's going on?
Man.
Okay. Before we hop into this though,
Okay, go ahead.
they be cooking millennials for this. Name 5 songs by the person on your shirt.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I wouldn't be
I
able
don't
to
know
name
any.
5 songs.
That's crazy.
If I heard them, I'd be like, yes, that's Selena, but I can't name them. But the main reason I like Selena, and I'm sorry,
Well, you like Hispanic women over black women. That's why. Come on now. We know this.
it's not the case.
That's crazy.
It's not the case. I just like the way Selena looks, and this
That's
is a nice
crazy.
shirt.
Facts,
Rest in
facts.
peace, by the way. I saw the movie.
Yeah,
They did you
Dirty.
wrong, baby
GG's in the
girl.
chat for her.
dirt.
GG's in the chat is crazy.
That is crazy.
Come on, man.
But
Hey,
let's
look,
get back to the
yeah.
man right here. Listen, the man, the myth, the legend,
man.
the letter M
What's
is
going
in the
on?
building, man. I've been trying to get you on this pod for it's been about a month.
Oh, for
Hey
real?
man, hey man, we here now. You know what I'm
Better
saying?
It's
late
been
than
about
never,
a month.
man.
We here
Nah,
now.
but it was good reasoning why I couldn't get you on here because you was cooking up.
Hey man, I was definitely locked in.
You was locked in,
I've been
cooking
locked in
up.
for a minute.
So let's talk about you and what got you into music because I can't even call you a rapper because he can sing.
Oh, for real.
I do a little
fucking
something. I do a
sing.
little
So
something.
you versus Tory Lanez in the talent show. Who winning?
Me,
Oh, tough.
me, straight like that. Because one thing that I can do that Tory Lanez can't do is dance.
Oh, you can dance?
I can do a lot.
Nigga's basically Chris Brown with
No,
dreads.
that's crazy.
So yeah, I will cook his ass.
It's probably like you, Jamie Foxx, and Chris Brown is like the most talented people on earth.
Yeah,
cap.
if I had a little bit more of some piano lessons, I'd probably be on Jamie Foxx's ass too.
Oh,
I ain't even gonna hold you. 'Cause
Bro.
I know how to play the piano. I took lessons when I was 12, so
yeah.
I know how to play it.
Oh,
Like,
that's what's up. So the letter M, what does that stand for? How did you get that name?
so honestly, it's very simple. Like my real name is Malik, just to begin with.
Okay.
But past that, I was like, how can I like come up with something captivating to someone who just hears it for the first time? So I was like, nigga, your name Malik. What the fuck? Ain't nobody finna listen to a nigga named Malik, and you trying to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck. So I was like, and I started thinking about like Travis Porter, Party Next Door,
Yeah.
like shit that sound like a band. So now I was just like, shit, the letter M. And that shit,
Oh,
there
that's
you have
dope.
it. So
That
it
shit's
gives it this mystique, this mysterious like vibe where it's like, okay, what the fuck does the letter M stand for? But when you see the name, you instantly just want to click it and be like, okay, what this
Yeah.
person got? What does that even mean? Like, what type of shit would a nigga name the letter M even make? So
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Nah, man, this is a beautiful thing. I'm glad you finally got to explain that because
shit, sure.
I knew it, but it was like, let's see if the people know. So now the people know.
Oh, I thought he was about to say some Bible stuff. or
No,
something.
no,
I
no,
didn't
no,
know where
no,
he was going.
Nah, man,
But
ain't
nah,
that deep.
this is an
Ain't that
East
deep.
Side legend. Tell us everything from the beginning, bro. Like, what got you in to the artistry? Because, like I said, I can't just call you a rapper.
Yeah. So honestly, I gotta say, first and foremost, it started with just my like genuine love for dancing. Like I was a dancer before anything. Like just a street dancer, you know what I'm saying? Freestyling in clubs, whatever, going crazy in the middle of the circle. And from there I had a conversation with my grandfather that passed. Not my great grandfather, my grandfather, he passed.
Yeah.
He pulled me to the side. I think I was like 14, maybe 13 at the time. And he was just like, you ever thought about, taking things further than being a dancer, like being more of like an entertainer? Like, at the time he was always saying, he knew that Michael Jackson was my favorite artist.
Yeah.
So he was like, Michael Jackson wasn't just a dancer. He became a performer and so on and so forth. And he was like, you ever thought about being something like that? And it just kind of sparked my interest to try to become a musician, like really become a student of every fucking thing, like whether it be instruments or learning how to really sing or, learning the true ins and outs of rapping. Like a lot of people don't really know like what rap really is. They just be trying to fucking do the shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of the people I be trying to do that shit and I fail every time.
I mean, it's all about like a certain, I would say like strides you catch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta know your voice. You gotta know yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them two things. It's like it's easy to connect the dots from there because a lot of times people are trying to create like this other like persona of their self.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus it being them. So it's like sometimes it may not connect if you're not always that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's easy for people to see through shit.
Yeah.
So do you get more girls from dancing or from singing?
I would say both, because you got a population of women who like dancers,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got a population of women who fucking hate that shit. And
Oh,
then you got
for
a
real?
population of women who love singers, and then you got a population of women who fucking can't stand singers.
There's
'Cause-
women who hate singers.
yeah, because it's like they feel like some singers either, you know, full of themselves, cocky, or they feel like, okay, you just doing too much because you know you can sing, or you just doing too much because you know you're talented.
You see
Yeah.
Buddy who been singing on Twitter and he be making all the faces.
The what's his name? Trevor Jackson? Ain't his,
Yeah,
ain't that his
I
name?
don't know
Oh,
his name.
bro, he was in Superfly.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
The main character, I think. Yeah,
he was
The
definitely the
bro,
main
like,
character. Swoop.
that shit had me
Swoop.
fucking rolling. I was crying. Like I
It
was
basically
dying.
like Shaft in a way. In a way, it was like
Yeah.
Shaft.
Wearing the long trench coat.
Bro.
Yeah, modern day.
Whooping niggas' asses and shooting shit.
Do you feel like your inspiration came more from rappers or singers when it came to making music?
Being realistic,
Mm-hmm.
just off of, I feel like what I grew up off of, rappers. Because
Okay.
like my pops just had played like a bunch of Goody Mob, Outkast, Tupac,
Mm.
Ludacris, DMX, Scarface, like, you know, just whole wide range of rappers. But he also was putting me onto other music, like rock shit, like some
Yeah.
shit called Amadeus and
Oh yeah.
Seven C's and shit like that. Like I'm sitting here like, yo, this music actually sounds pretty fucking
Tough.
fire. Like, so it would like, as a kid, I would be listening to everything he playing and just kind of just taking from that, like
Yeah.
pulling energy from that, whether I be dancing to it or I'm just learning how to like sing certain things. Like, I might just mimic shit to the point where I'm like, okay, if I can hit this note how they hit it, I can try to do it in my voice.
Exactly.
And from there, figure out how to actually sing.
Yeah.
So how did you discover your sound? Because you have a very unique style and sound. Like it's not many. Like I can't really compare you to anybody.
Yeah,
Like you are him.
yeah.
So like, how did you discover that? Like, when did you wake up, or what day, or when were you just like, yo,
Shit,
this
honestly,
shit is different?
honestly, I had to go through like every emotion with it first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just really figuring this shit out. Then I had to try to beat other niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was trying to sound like Kendrick at one point. I was trying to sound like Wayne at one point. I was trying to sound like Ludacris because he was my favorite rapper. Tried to sound like J. Cole. Like it was just me using these influences to try to find what sounds like me the most, while at the same time keeping it true to my story, like keeping it authentic to me. Because even though I was trying to sound like them, I was still talking about my life experiences.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like it started to bleed through. And then eventually I could start to hear myself. Because I feel like at first I didn't understand who I was as an artist yet. I didn't understand what was my favorite lane to go in, or what was my strong points or my weak points yet. But once I mastered kind of just the whole perfection of the craft itself, that's when I found my sound. And I promise you that took, I would say, probably like a good 4 to 5 years, like
Dang.
really being locked in on it. Because before I feel like I just kept sounding different, or just always sounding like someone that you could make a comparison to, or be like, oh, that sounds like this, or you remind me of this. But now it's like, oh no, I know to expect anything from this nigga because he can do whatever the fuck he kind of, you know,
Yeah.
pleases. So
So what do you feel like you're better at? Do you feel like you're a better singer or a better rapper? Because I'm gonna be honest with you.
I say rapper, but I feel like a lot of people fuck with my melodic vibe, like when I blend the two.
Bro,
I feel like there's more praise to be had in rap.
Yeah.
Being a good singer is like you have like the Adeles and stuff
Yeah.
like that where
I
it's
ain't gonna
like,
lie to
yo, what? But like
gonna lie, like-
rapping, you said what?
I ain't gonna lie, like if I could,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like if I could sing like Usher, like
Yeah.
that,
but nigga, you can sing.
but still though, like
Like-
I ain't Miguel, I ain't Usher.
You can fucking sing.
I can hold
though.
some notes, hold
Like,
tunes,
bro,
hit some runs, but it's like, you know, it ain't.
I heard
that.
you on you was on J album.
Yeah. In the backgrounds, yeah.
The I don't wanna wake
Yeah,
up
yeah.
about
I like, you know what I'm saying?
I was
know,
like, I
know,
was like, this
I know.
nigga is
It's-
cold.
It's in me, you know what I'm saying? It's in me and on me, but it's
But
like,
it's good. Like it's
Yeah.
really good. Like I meant to give you a praise on that the last time I saw
No, I
you. Bro. Like,
appreciate
you
that,
can
bro.
really fucking sing.
Appreciate that,
But
bro.
then you can really bar some shit up. Like
yeah.
What's the craziest bar you think you ever said?
Honestly, you just asked me the wildest question I probably ever got asked, because, bro, I rap all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I freestyle almost every other day. I freestyle most of my songs when I'm recording.
Okay.
So and then on top of that, I could go through my notes and just scroll and just show you different folders where I have like almost like just thousands of songs. Like it's just like I just been recording for probably like the past 2-3 years now. But I leave every session with about 5 to 6 songs.
Yeah.
completed songs. So just think about how many I'm sitting on.
Yeah.
So it's
So
hard.
what
It's
bar do you
hard for me to
think
think.
makes you explain you the most? I'll say that.
That's a good.
That's a real good
ass
one.
question.
Cause I was going to, cause I used to rap, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I think like,
This nigga rap
and
too.
what's crazy is I think when I used to rap, I didn't have like the influence. I didn't listen to rap music like that.
Yeah.
So I think I was just being me in my basement. Like
Yeah.
I think I didn't have that like searching part, but I feel like everything I said is the roadmap of what I'm doing now. Like when I think back of like what I'm going through now, I'm like, yo, I was really projecting my life back then. And I had this like it was the end of a verse. It wasn't really a bar, but I think it was like grab a seat, watch a catastrophe, rewind it back, you'll see I carefully crafted this masterpiece, so this would be the last time you laugh at me. And I feel like that's been my life, especially since I've done content creation, because a lot of people like they'll look at it and be like, people didn't believe it at first.
Right.
Then people seen it, and then people were
Y'all,
envious.
y'all
of
seen
it.
how he did that shit just so easily and then went back to talking? We gonna let that slide. We gonna let that ride.
I
though.
think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I think this was meant to happen though, because I literally thought
Yeah.
about that like yesterday. Like the bomb, like yo, it's crazy that I said that, and there's people who like didn't want me to be successful that I was next to, like,
Yeah.
because I don't want you to become,
Bigger.
Yeah.
like
Word.
They was
and I didn't-
they was like
yeah.
threatened by your confidence.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but I was willing to like, yo, I'm one of them people. If I go somewhere and like everybody I came with can't get, I'm not going.
Yeah.
feel
Right.
that.
So I would never leave people.
I feel
But
that. I guess if I could just pull a bar out my memory bank, I think of like a song from 2017 called "Hungry"
okay,
off of my Cold Summer EP. That's on all streaming services, by the way. Cold Summer EP. Still doing marketing. You did what I'm saying. But it's off a song called "Hungry," and I said it was the very first line actually, like, of the verse, and I said I pop shit on tracks, all in hopes for some M's, taking burdens off backs. Swear we just trying to live, and I feel like that alone just like can summarize my whole like career and
Yeah.
discography, because like that's my main drive. Like I just want to take the burdens off everyone back around me, like anyone that's struggling with anything, even maybe someone I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want to be in a position to truly just freely like
Take the
live,
weight off a
you know what I'm
little
saying,
bit,
and take
yeah.
and take the weight off of
uplift.
others. Like
That's good, bro.
I don't too much care about money like that. I don't too much
Yeah.
care about fame. Like it's more so just like if I can utilize my status and my foundation and my platform to just change lives, I'm happy. Like I can die happy, like being like that, like just being a fucking millionaire, billionaire. That's just always helping somebody. Like
Yeah.
I just love seeing people not struggle no more. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I could be fucking broke as fuck and just be happy as fuck. But it's like I wouldn't be able to do what the hell I want. That's the only difference. So it's like it's not the main thing, but it helps.
Do you think rich people are evil?
Can be. It can definitely make you
Sure.
a monster. It just
For
depends.
sure.
It depends on who you truly are deep down. Because it's like money will definitely expose who you truly are deep down. You know what I'm saying? Like all the way,
Yeah.
wholeheartedly.
It's the root
I just
of
watched a
evil.
documentary of John D. Rockefeller yesterday. I think it was Magnet something. I can't remember the YouTube channel, but they were talking about how like he looked at business as like war, like all out. Like
got to, it's cutthroat.
Yo, exactly.
You gotta understand, like, to
Yeah.
become a billionaire, you gotta do some fucked up shit. Like, for real. Like, you gotta do some fucked up shit and fuck some people over, step on some toes to get to a
To
B.
where you want to
Yeah.
be, yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. $1 billion. That's think about $1 billion. What like just the entire idea of that is so. It's honestly scary.
Yeah.
Like if somebody walked in here right now and said, "I got $1 billion right now," what y'all gonna do? How y'all gonna split it up? It's like, damn.
On God, like
Yeah.
if somebody
$1
asks
billion?
that, I'll
Yeah.
ask like how much you want, and I'll take the rest.
Like, bro,
Because he gonna do the math in his head.
No, it's not even the math because $1 billion is so much.
$1 billion is a lot,
Like
bro.
if you like,
I don't think one person needs that much money.
Right.
I
In
don't
all-
think
in
one
all
person like. I disagree.
You don't think so?
I think
But
some people do
the
need
right-
that
the
money.
right people.
The right people need that
Okay,
money.
yeah, okay, the right people. Because I'm not gonna. There are some people in this world
People
that
who are
have
like-
a lot of money that are doing the right things on this earth.
And that's my point. I just want to add
So-
to that. I want to, keep
feel
bringing
like-
that full circle.
The amount of people that's doing wrong, though, I feel like it's higher than those doing right.
They need a
don't
balance,
know.
duality.
I don't know.
Duality. We need the good and the bad.
You do, you do. That shit is crazy.
Because if we didn't have the folks that was evil with money, like, we probably wouldn't have, black people who could say they're millionaires. We probably wouldn't have black people in power.
Yeah.
Because we gotta out-slime the slimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And who's more slimy than,
That's real. So I gotta ask you. I know we talked about this before, but you got a major cosign.
Hey, man.
And it's by one of the probably
Hey, man.
the greatest rappers of our time.
Hey, man.
J. Cole
Jermaine Cole.
co-signed
Yeah,
the letter M.
for shit show.
At that moment when that happened, how did that, what did that say to you? Was it like, yeah?
It made the kid in me proud. Like just the fan that I was growing up as, listening to Cole, to meet him 10 years later, knowing he's been my favorite rapper for that long, it was crazy. Like, I'm like, yo, I must have really been working my ass off to get here to where I'm working with someone that's signed to him, and then he walks into my session, and then from there, everything history.
Like, just walk us through that entire moment. Like, when he walked through the door,
man,
and you just like,
oh, it was definitely a double take moment. Like, it was like I had to really like straighten up, cause like I'm like, hold up, like I almost fanned out. I ain't gonna lie, I almost fanned out. Like I got real starstruck for a minute, but then I realized like, no, I'm supposed to be in this motherfucker. Like, it was like real quick. It had a moment where I'm like, oh, that's Jermaine. No, I'm like, oh, no, hold up.
let me lock in, cause I'm
Hold
me
on.
too now.
Exactly. Like, it's a nigga, it's a reason you 5'2", you know what I'm saying? So it was crazy, cause I literally had just got done punching in a verse on the Earth Gang song. Like, took me 15 minutes, no bullshit. Fucking Doc could tell you from Earth Gang, my manager tell you, anybody else in the room that day in that session tell you how fast I cut that shit. Then did another song on top of that with them. Cut it in the same amount of time. And the engineer turned around and looked at me and was like, there's only one other person I heard cut a verse as fast as that. I said, who? And they said, Young Thug. I said, all right. So I just soaked that in. So we playing the song back. Me, Doc, and the engineer, Not Your Not Average. That's the producer that made the beat that we was getting on. We sitting there playing the song back. Next thing you know, this tall ass nigga walk in, blue shirt, sweats, Crocs, no jewelry, nappy head, nappy locks, freeform, beard. I'm like, that ain't that nigga. So I like kind of just like look, like I look away like real quick. I'm like, there's no way in hell that nigga just walked in here, because I didn't expect him to be there.
Yeah.
Even though I got invited to come and be, a part of the session, I'm just thinking maybe, they just rented out the studio. I'm not expecting to see this nigga.
Right.
I'm thinking maybe you're somewhere with your wife. You got bigger shit to worry about.
Right.
But no, you was clearly in here locked in with your label mates and, people that you signed and shit. So I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Look away. I look at my manager. I look back. I look at my manager again like, yo, that's fucking cold. Like, that's fucking Jermaine, bro. I said, what the fuck? And then I turn back around. This nigga just walks like straight past everybody. Kind of like just goes to the middle of the studio, like right by the soundboard where the engineer's at. Yeah. And he was just standing there, and he was like, I guess the song was not even just going off. Yeah, it was about to go off. So he was like, play it back. So at this point, my fucking heart dropped to my ass.
Oh, he about to
hear me, bro. Because I'm like, I don't even think this nigga know I'm on the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if somebody probably text this nigga like, yo, come in here and listen to this shit or what. Because it was just so random. And he stood there, they playing it back. He was real monotone at first because, like, the other nigga was going first. But I feel like it's because he's used to, hearing him rap. Yeah. So when it got to my part, this nigga kind of started doing a little slow jig, like, bouncing to my verse. And I'm sitting there like, yo, this nigga vibing with my verse. Like, yo. So then it's going. So I'm sitting there, I'm starting to lock in on my shit. Cause I'm like, I knew I was killing that shit. But I'm like, that was a freestyle. Like, in my head, I'm like, should I have wrote that shit? Yeah. Maybe, should I have actually prepared something to know that this nigga finna walk in the room? So I'm going. It go off. It end. And he dapped up Doc. He turned around and was like, he was looking around. He was like, that was you on the second verse? I guess he could kind of just tell.
Put it together,
So he was like, that was you on the second verse? And I was like, I'm trying not to smile too hard and shit. I'm like, hell yeah. And then I just kept it real short and dapped him up. He was like, you smoked that shit, nigga. I said, in my head, I'm like, yo, I wanted to,
Nigga probably was ready to cry.
Hey, I wanted to punch through a wall.
Yeah.
Cause it's just like, bro, that's like shit I used to dream of. Like even
Yeah.
past getting a feature or send him to sign something or whatever. Like had it been any other time I could have met him, I thought it would have been on some shit where I'm like actually rapping for him on some like Big
Yeah.
Sean did what he did for Kanye type shit.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there fucking spilling a whole 32 bar verse out.
Yeah.
I spit a fucking 12, 16 bar verse that I freestyled, and he loved it.
Yeah.
And he like, nigga, you cold. So from there, he walked out the studio, and I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't even tell this nigga my name. Like, I ain't tell him nothing about me. Like, all he said was that I was cold. How is that gonna be memorable? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I was like, nah, hell nah. So I knew I had like a little time to catch this nigga. He popped out the door, I popped out behind him, like, Cole. That nigga turned around, like, oh shit, what the fuck I'm about to say? Like, I had to think fast. I'm like, what the fuck I'm about to say? I ain't think this nigga was going, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn, I ain't know. So he turned around. He's like, what's up? I was like, shit, come talk with me for a minute. He's like, shit, I'm about to dip, you know that. I was like, bro, just give me 5 minutes of your time type shit, you know what I'm saying? But he real down to earth, but I could tell he was just like, probably just tired from being locked in all fucking day.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling how long them niggas had been in there, you know what I'm saying? So, and mind you, I had got there, it was like 11:30 at night in fucking Santa Monica, you know what I'm saying? So, shit was still 5-5, you know what I'm saying? Fucking studio like a damn Coliseum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember where the fuck we was at over there, but that shit was crazy. But this nigga got down, was in the hall talking to him. I said, bro, look, you've been my favorite rapper since I was 16. I meet you 10 years later, I'm 26. I literally turned 26 2 days ago. And I said, I'm out here working with one of your artists. So you know I'm out here on business. I said, it'll mean the fucking world if you could do one or two things. He was like, what's up? I was like, shit, either shout out my EP, Eastside General, it just came out on all streaming, or you can follow me back. And nigga was like, you smoked that second verse, nigga. Dap me up again. I was like, yo, twice? Like, MI said, yo, he said it twice, so my shit really had to talk to him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, especially the type of rapper he is, I'm like, nah, that shit had to mean something.
Yeah.
So from there, I was like, just already gone. Like, my mind had already went like fucking 50 miles, 30 miles that way from whatever I was talking about at that moment. But I snapped back in, and I was just like, I came back to the conversation. And he was like, but I'll follow you back. And then that's, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh shit, this nigga Cole about to follow me. Oh shit, this nigga Cole about to follow me.
Yeah.
I was just like, all right, bet, bro, all right, bet. I'm trying to hold my smile, because I know I probably look like a little ass kid right now. And he walked all down the hall. I went back in the studio. I shit you not, like 6 minutes later, that nigga followed me from his Instagram and still been following me to this day.
Oh, that's what's up.
That
That's
shit
like-
is cold. And it's crazy because you know he's still watching.
Yeah.
That shit
I know
is
for a
crazy.
fact, like if I never see it, I know somehow this nigga's
he's
seen
gonna see
something.
it.
He's seen
Definitely
something.
gonna see
Them niggas be watching from like fake pages and shit. I noticed like
Finsters, yeah.
they be having like little, I don't even know what to call it. Like it's somehow they have like somehow, some way these niggas is paying attention to niggas that they want to pay attention to without you knowing from like their actual shit.
That
Like,
shit is crazy how just that moment came full circle like that.
bro,
So like,
So go ahead, my
you
bad.
good, you good.
Now I was gonna say, can you rank the? I pretty know, probably know who's number one, but can you rank these three rappers, especially with the recent events that we had?
Mm-hmm.
Rank Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick.
I look. look. I'm gonna say this. My order right now is only based off of current events.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not all time, because at the end of the day, my boy Cole still ain't dropped his next album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fall off does still have to come out.
Yeah.
It does have to come out.
So this order will go as what I just said.
Yeah.
Drake,
Okay.
Cole,
Okay.
and Kenny.
So that's a real list right there, right?
I agree 100%.
Yeah, I agree
Now
wholeheartedly.
when that Cole album come out, best believe I'm popping my shit.
Oh yeah.
Best believe I'm popping my shit.
So I gotta ask. We heard the two songs.
Yeah.
Cole and Drake drop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Uh-huh.
Cole smoked the first one. He went crazy.
I'm
on the
about
first
to.
one.
I ain't gonna lie.
But-
the part that they did together, Cole smoked
For sure.
on.
Yeah.
For
But
sure.
that second
But-
part of the song,
It was
Nah.
insane. It was insane.
Drake woke me to what when he did. I'm about to.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
about
when he
to.
the-
I'm about to. I'm
Would
about
they
to.
ever give me flowers?
I'm about
Well, of
to.
course not.
I'm about
That
to
nigga was
click.
all
I'm about to click out.
stupid.
Shit,
They
I'm
don't
about
want
to
to have
click.
that conversation. This is a sore spot.
Bro, so
Yo.
how do you feel about? Do you think we will ever see a Cole and Drake collab album? Because they're
We gonna see that shit before we
April.
see a Cole and Kendrick, because we supposed to get a Cole and Kendrick back.
nigga,
Like,
in college.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I was a
So
freshman in college.
There
you
was a
want to know
picture-
why? You want to know why I could say we'll see that before we see it, Cole and Kendrick?
Mm-hmm.
Because think about how many actual collab records we had of Cole and Kendrick over the years,
Yeah.
and then think of how many collab records we have of Cole and Drake over the years.
More, yeah.
I'm trying to think. What all do they have? What does Cole and Kendrick have?
Well,
other than Forbidden
Kendrick
Fruit?
ducked the smoke in American Dream
Yeah.
Yeah.
with Young Jeezy, and then they had one other.
They had
Forbidden
a look,
Fruit.
Forbidden Fruit. They
But
had
that
a,
wasn't.
They had a
was that-
bigger one. They had a big collab record. It was like J. Cole, Big Crit, Kendrick,
Oh yeah. What was that shit?
Kanye.
called?
I think it was Looking for Trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
That, and then they did the Black Friday.
Yeah,
Was it called Black Friday?
I think so.
it was a song they had
They
on there.
flipped each other. They flipped each other's shit. I think
Then-
J. Cole did
Kendrick's and Kendrick
Yeah.
J. Cole.
Then it was always like collabs, like with other people though. It was never like they
Yeah.
had their own just straight collab. And then they said Kendrick was supposed to be on like San Tropez.
that would have been nuts. They said Kendrick was supposed to be on the most recent one.
Yeah,
That last verse was supposed to be Kendrick, allegedly.
which
The, what's the shit called? First person shooter.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't. That's not true.
They
That
said
is-
he was
that-
supposed to be on
that- That
there.
is untrue.
They said he was supposed
No,
to be on
no,
there,
no,
bro.
No,
I don't
They
think so.
said they left. There was space for Kendrick to be on that song, and he didn't answer the call.
I don't believe it. Who said that? Who said that? Because
What's the
I-
source?
listen,
Streets was talking.
What's the
Streets
source?
was talking.
I have done extensive.
what's the source? Was it academics?
extensive
Streets was talking.
Was it academic?
deep diving on the Drake and Kendrick
There is
because I
beef.
didn't think it was well. It's not real beef. It's just maybe Drake has got past what he felt before, and he's like, all right, I can respect what you got going on. But from my perspective, it was everything was love. The Control verse drop.
Yeah.
Kendrick seen Drake at the Grammys the next couple of days and was like, it's rap, right? And then he was kind of like, well, if you gonna get on the track and say you're gonna kill me, don't see me and say it's just rap. Like we can rap about it. And then it's been like shots ever since. There's been interviews where he was like, do you ever feel like you would do a tape with or a song with Kendrick? And he was just like, he doesn't really, he thinks he's very talented,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know, he doesn't think like he'll ever bridge that because he doesn't see a reason to like.
It's just
It's
crazy, bro.
because
I
they've been
hate
taking jabs way before that.
it. I hate it though.
Drake and Kendrick have been taking jabs at each other way before the Control verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when they got on fucking Problem together, it was
Yeah.
still just like you could tell it was tension. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Just how the interaction in the video was, all of that. Like they seem to be like not
I just
with
want
each
to know
other.
what was the line, because Poetic Justice was a masterpiece.
It was beautiful.
Fucking Buried
Where
Alive.
was- where was-
beautiful?
But you got to think.
It's like
there-
where was the line drawn?
like
but
what happened?
But you got to think like, and this is what happens when it's gonna sound like a Hall of Fame gawk, but when you know you're like that, right?
Yeah.
Kendrick got on Buried Alive, and he admitted he's like, "Yo, I met somebody who is the same age as me, that's way ahead of me, putting me on. It made him angry.
Yeah.
Like, and sometimes that envy could be the reason why you can never look to the person next to you and see them as a teammate.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause you wanna-
it's
want
really
that
an
spot.
enemy with yourself that's
Yeah.
going on. So
That shit
But
is
honestly,
crazy,
that's
bro.
that's what took Kendrick on that run. After that Buried Alive verse and a couple more, like I would say like years in songs,
Yeah.
I feel like Kendrick started to just see how Drake didn't have to, I would say, compete as hard as Kendrick did, or have to put as much effort into what he was making like Kendrick did. Not saying that he didn't, but it just seemed to be that way. Like he didn't have to put as much effort in for him to have that skyrocket. Kendrick had to really like wow us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Drake doesn't really have to wow us.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing though. Like, I think with Kendrick, and I hate to say this, I feel like ever since he did Good Kid, Mad City, I feel like he hasn't been able to top that. Drake has been able to top album. You think he topped it? You
I
think he
don't
topped?
he's I think he's.
You
made,
think he's hold on? You think he topped Good Kid, Mad City?
Yes.
What album? Damn.
To Pimp a
Pimp
Butterfly.
Butterfly.
See, like, okay, all right. I think To Pimp a Butterfly is
Yes.
a better
It's
piece of art.
It's the perfect blend of like Section 80 and what he did on Good Kid, Mad City. But it's like also like the almost like the final form of what he was trying to create in those two different eras of his time or career, I would say. That's why I feel like it's the better project.
Name
Right?
3 songs that you still listen to off of To Pimp a Butterfly.
Mortal Man.
I ain't gonna lie. There's one on there. Mama.
I listen to you. The second part.
Mama.
Yeah, I was about to say you because it's just like that. That loving you is complicated.
Yeah.
Like that shit
I mean,
is.
I don't listen to it no more.
It's
but, like,
amazing. But no, I still play those records. And These Walls. No, I'll even go with the intro record. Every Nigga's a Star. I definitely play that like on some waking up in the morning, waking bake, whatever.
I definitely think it's a great piece of art. Like that's like put this in a museum.
I feel like it's something you had to be receptive of though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I
for you to
fuck
feel
with
how you feel. For me to feel how I feel about it is just because of how receptive I was.
Yeah.
I feel like there are a lot of people who will argue that that's not better than Good Kid, Mad City, but that's because I feel like Good Kid, Mad City was more of the rebellious Kendrick.
That shit was hard as fuck.
I'm just out for blood, but you gonna truly understand who I am and where I'm from. To Pimp a Butterfly, I feel like was him showing you like what he became from all of that, all of the
Into his
trauma.
own.
You know what I'm saying? Also, while trying to give you knowledge on what the fuck he's been trying to make a message about with his career this entire time, who he's trying to really talk to, and he's seen it backfire a little bit, but he also seen it help in the same sense because it's like he woke a lot of niggas up in ways that they wasn't really thinking on, or even just pushing the envelope on how much of a skill level you should be rapping at. You know what I'm saying? He really made niggas rap again. Like it was a minute where a lot of niggas was putting out a lot of lackluster verses and really just giving us kitty ass raps. You know what I'm
This
saying?
Pimp a Butterfly came out in what, 2016, 2017,
15, I think.
2015?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the second half freshman year.
Yeah.
That second semester. That shit was good.
It was
But
crazy.
It's just
Yeah, I think it's a good.
Good
like,
Kid,
it's-
Mad City.
it's
I guess
crazy.
it just brings so many memories like to a good time for me. Like
Yeah, the
when
way,
I think of Good Kid,
I remember
Mad
the
City,
first
I'm
time
like,
hearing it.
Damn.
I remember the first time hearing it.
This shit
Hearing that
crazy.
first track, Shireen,
Yes,
and I'm just
bro.
listening
That
to
shit
it all come together.
I was like, yo, this nigga's cold.
It felt like I was listening to a movie, like but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
seeing it at the same time without actually seeing it. It was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
So let me ask, when you formulate, when you drop an album, how do you, curate how you're gonna place your songs? I always wonder how artists do that, because it's like the order matters so much. I think
it does. It matters a lot. So
what is your process?
I always want people to feel like they're going on a journey with who I am. Like especially if I don't drop consistently. You know what I'm saying? I really want people to feel like they can hear the time that was put in and just hear the life that I actually went through and experience it with me. So I try to really just treat it kind of like either writing a book or writing a movie script. Like,
Yeah.
what do I want them to take from this? How do I want them to be brought into the beginning of this presentation? How do I want them to receive what I've been going through from start to finish? And from there, I'm like, make it make sense all the way from track 1 to whatever the last track is going to be. That's literally how it pieces together. But I also just think about what I dropped previously. I like to go and revisit my older shit, see where my mind was at compared to where my mind is now, and then figure out what do I want to talk about right now? What needs to be talked about right now?
Yeah.
And from there, I'm like, okay, I could just fall into the, oversaturation of just making club music, making ass shaking music, making trap shit, because that's easy.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to just stick to who you are, stay true to you, and talk about your story and still be able to be relatable and get people to give you that same attention. And I feel like that's where I fight and challenge myself the most, because it's like, if I can dictate people listening to whatever the fuck I drop, and I'm blending a sonic sound of what they love, which is, the melodic vibes, the 808s, the whatever the case may be. I blend those sounds sonically, but when you listen to what I'm saying, I sound more like a Cole, Kendrick, 3 Stacks, that type of rapper. But I'm just blending it with this sound, so it connects to not only just the youth, but the old heads too. So I have, all sides of the spectrum.
And that's how I'm gonna give you credit on your artistry, bro. Like anybody can listen to you. Like it's not like your music isn't for a specific age. You know,
appreciate
my
that, bro.
dad could listen to it and be like, 'cause I actually played one of your songs in the car. And he was like, this ain't that bad.
That's fire.
And coming from him, you know, he's one of them old school,
Real
Tupac.
stern, like,
yeah,
them
like.
boys ain't talking about nothing, man. They just talking about nothing.
So I definitely
I take
I
pride
gotta
in
give
that.
you your credits on that
Thank
because
you,
bro,
bro.
like it's a tough thing to do in this day and age
Okay.
because it seems like where music is going now, everybody's focused on the target is different. The
Yeah.
target is for
It's like a present, people. Everyone's kind of just on some like present day time
what's
shit.
hot right now.
I try to make shit that I'm like, okay, can somebody press play on this 2-3 years from now and feel like it's a new song?
Yeah,
You know,
that's a great mindset. That's a great
and that's how I think of it all the time. And when I record as if it's like a live performance because I'm gonna perform this song at some point. So it's like I want to give it the same raw emotion I would as if I was on stage.
So performing, bro, like what is the hardest part about performing for you? Like, is it the controlling the crowd or? Nah, I wouldn't even say that because you do that.
Yeah.
You do that very well. But like, is it the nerves when you getting on stage? Do you have any nerves or anything like that? What is your biggest challenge?
No, I don't get nervous. I overcame stage fright in like 6th grade.
Yeah.
But I would say the hardest part about performing is just, honestly, I would say just everything going to plan when it comes to like a set list. But I feel like I've always been a king of improvisation, so it never really has been like a hindrance to me. But I would say that's probably one of the most difficult things because it's like you might deal with a mic problem, you might deal with some of the production cutting out at some point, or the DJ hitting the button at the wrong moment, or you know, not saying that my DJ do it, but like when you're doing other shows where your DJ might not make it or whatever, like you deal with these things that could probably ruin the show or could probably ruin someone's first impression of you. You know what I'm saying? Or one of the biggest things is I would say not remembering lyrics. Like if like you stumble or like you might not have took a breath in the right spot. Now you kind of choked up, so like all these things has happened over time, like that people probably never noticed because I'm so good at like covering up or like not even showing that I fucked up, but I be knowing that I fucked up. So I would say that just proper preparation with, memorizing songs. But I feel like that has a lot to do with the rate in which I freestyle. Like I make a lot of music. So when you make a lot of songs, it's hard to try to just keep, all of that up top. So I feel like a lot of times just a little quick rehearsal or a couple rehearsals before the show, I'll be good and be locked in.
Have you ever been on stage and like forgot a lyric and just said, fuck it, I'm a freestyle?
I've done that several times. Blacked out and I'll be like, oh no, but I'm not about to stumble. I'm not about to fuck up that bad. Like if I miss a word or it get blank and then the crowd kind of looking like, oh shit, what happened? I start spazzing. Like I'll be like, all right, fuck it, I'm freestyling, and then just catch wind and get them back. And by the time I say make maybe like a few lines that was freestyle, I find a space to get back right on the song. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's just how good I am at knowing what I'm supposed to say. But I might have missed a couple lines or been like, damn, what did I say right after that? Like I've had those moments happen a couple times.
That shit is crazy.
For sure. And then it'd be worse. The craziest part though, with that shit, like when you got true fans of your shit, they know because they're going because like the people that come to my shows and they go word for word with me.
Yeah.
And they sitting there like going word for word, and then I fuck up. I be sitting there like, oh damn, they know that I fucked that up because they love that song or like they love that bar. So I'm like,
that's gotta be a feeling though, like looking out in the crowd and
People
everybody
reciting your
knows
stuff.
your words. You like,
dog,
damn.
my Aisle 5 show in 2021, I literally sold Aisle 5 out, and the crowd knew pretty much my entire project, like on some word for word shit, bro. Like
Shit
That's
is
crazy.
Shit is crazy.
and
You got another one coming up,
Yeah.
30th, right?
yeah,
Where is it?
Aisle 5 again.
Al 5 in Atlanta?
Yeah, it's
okay.
little 5 points.
Oh yeah, we'll pull up then.
30th. I'm trying to
Yes, sir.
That's what next.
This is weekend.
So look, hey,
Yeah,
listen,
that
listen,
is this
listen,
weekend.
listen. So we're okay. So
Is that
the people of Atlanta is
Coming
like,
up.
yeah,
Damn.
it's next week, right?
like this upcoming
What's today? What, I don't
this
even know what
upcoming
the day
week. It's the
is,
20.
bro.
It's the 22nd.
Yeah.
So yeah, what does
Yeah,
it? This-
22nd.
yeah.
I know it's 22nd. Shout out to Google Payments. You know what I'm saying? I know when the 22nd comes.
Um,
But
shout out to Google Payments.
Yeah.
But go ahead, my fault. I cut
Nah,
you
we
off.
should.
next
So,
Thursday.
go ahead.
It's next Thursday. It's
Okay.
coming
So
Thursday.
we were thinking about doing a series called like in the inside of Atlanta, right? Where we go basically to stuff in Atlanta that people don't talk about.
Yeah.
You know, like drives or people's conventions they have. So I think we should do the first episode on his show, Inside Atlanta, out sold out I-5.
Alright.
I think we go
Bro.
like catch up with you like before the show, go with you on your journey to the show, the after show. I feel like that'd be a good episode.
That'd
That'd be
be
fire.
fucking crazy.
That'd be fire.
Yeah.
Basically document the whole process.
That'd be fire. That'd be fire. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I fuck
Cause
with
you
that.
start at what 10:15, right? That's when you go on.
Yep.
So when do you usually prep? If you're going on at 10:15, like what's your
Was my daylight for a show, like the
Yeah.
day of the show. Honestly, I don't be thinking about nothing dealing with the show. My mind be so off of the show because
Yeah.
I just don't be like wanting to be overwhelmed with like
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
anticipation or like the anxiousness to like get there and just go on stage.
Yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, I'm just trying to have like a real relaxed day. Like, like I don't like having chaotic days before a show because it makes my mind be just real sporadic and everywhere.
Yeah.
So I like to just probably like just play 2K, play the game, smoke.
I ain't gonna cap this nigga straight at 2K too.
I'd be like loving just being around just like cool laid back energy like before the
Yeah.
show or like just like shit is making me laugh and like feel good.
Yeah.
And then probably like an hour or two before the show I start locking in. Like I start playing all the beats in my set list and just like getting my mind in the mode of like the show. And then I'll start smoking a little more. I might take a couple shots and I'll be like, all right, it's game time.
Locked in. Yeah. I think we should do that.
I'm with it.
Start around like 7. You know.
That's I'll be off.
Cause I really just be, for the most part, I be chilling. Like
Yeah.
it sometimes with a day before the show, be like it's me probably just getting my actual outfit. Cause someone might throw me a fit like from their clothing line and be like, hey, rock this at the show. So I go pick it up day of, get a haircut, retwist, lock in.
Yeah. So how is it being an artist and a father, a full-time father? What is that like? Because I know it's probably some challenges with that, and I know it's probably dope as hell too.
Man, it's honestly, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's amazing. I like being a father. Like, I feel like I was terrified at first, like, you know, like before he got here, but 4 years in, it's amazing. Like, I
Does he
wouldn't
know any
change nothing.
words to your songs?
Yes, he does. It kind of, in a way, sometimes it make you think about like, damn, should I watch what I say? But then it's like, nah, like at the end of the day, this is you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just make sure I guide him as best as possible. Just make him knowledgeable of good and bad. Like, so he's, you know, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be curious. I'd rather you know right from wrong. I'd rather you know what it is and why you shouldn't do it versus just telling you shouldn't do something, because that's just gonna make you more curious to want to fucking do it.
Facts. And it's dope seeing that, you know, he's really a part of your process.
That's my twin for shit show.
Literally. Like it's dope
Right.
to see it, bro, and seeing it translate to the music. Like
I actually have songs with my son on it, like
wow.
like legitimately. Like he might not be saying like a hook or nothing, but he's got. It's a song where I literally have him just. What happened? He had like he was in the background. I think he was like a 1-year-old, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And he was just in the background playing, but I was rapping, like I was doing my hook, and he's singing, like he's trying to like match like the melody or whatever he's hearing. He said he's trying to sing to it, but somehow, some way, it was on beat with what I was saying in the song and rapping, and we kept it in there. And since this day, I still haven't dropped it because I'm waiting for like the perfect like time to drop the shit, and it's gonna say like featuring Aiden. You can literally hear him with the auto tune like clear as day in the background. Like it's
We
going
gotta
so
get him
hard.
a Adonis feature.
It's going so hard. Oh no! Fuck the Adonis feature. We beefing.
he said, it's real beef.
We beefing. We beefing with Adonis. We beefing with
Blue Ivy.
Blue Ivy. Who else? Who else? Kid. Junie.
North.
Yo,
North.
Yo, Stormy gonna catch a couple bars.
Aside. We coming. You dig what I'm saying? We ain't linking up. We ain't clicking
Ain't
up.
no linking up.
We gonna
Shit,
click.
we-
I'm just playing. Nah. I would love that though. Like that would be hard.
Yeah.
Like me and Drake pin our sons versus.
That would be
They go
hard.
crazy.
That would be hard. What's your dream feature? If you could get anybody on a song. Matter of fact, give me your top 2 really rapper and singer. If you can have
Any
one
collab?
singer on your song and one rapper on your song, who would those two be?
I think it'd make one song. So if you could have
Yeah,
one
one
rapper
song.
and one singer be on a song with you
Yeah.
to make one track, who would those two people be?
Oh, that's easy. Andre 3000 and Jasmine Sullivan.
That's hard as
That is
fuck.
crazy.
Okay.
Why?
That shit would be
I've
legendary.
always wanted to make like a soulful ass track with Jasmine Sullivan, but I've also wanted to get on a track where I'm just walking some shit down with 3 stacks. So I feel like if I blend like their most like purest parts of those like styles I like from them along with my style, it's gonna be a perfect song.
3 Stacks, Jasmine.
Get at me.
Hey, he gonna be playing the flute though. He gonna do the beat.
I want that too.
Shit,
I
that
want
would
you to
be
play the
hard.
flute and rap, nigga.
That would be
Flute and rap. Cause
How
shit,
you feel about him dropping the flute album?
honestly, I listened to it and
Me too. It's kind of cool.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's
It's I honestly feel like I don't know, like, you know, I don't try to get too into it when I speak like this, but I really feel like it's resetting the world's frequencies, like spiritually, like energy wise, and just the way your heart feel, the way your mind think, the way we just feel what's going on around us. I really feel like if you truly just played it from start to finish with an open mind, like not going into it with any type of expectation, it just overall made you feel different once you got to the end.
I think like what it did, it makes you slow down. I think the reason
Yeah.
like a lot of people don't be appreciating music is because they be moving too fast. And that's why, like, because I listened to Offset's album the other day. I was just chilling in the whip and didn't listen to it like 2 weeks after
Another
it dropped.
fire ass project.
And I know like there was like a lot of backlash with him feeling like some people didn't like his album a certain way, you know. And I was listening to it, I was like, this shit low key slap. I don't know what
Bro.
everybody's saying, but I think everybody be in that mode of moving too quick. I think Andre 3000, his album forces you to like,
It's a little reset.
yeah, slow down and like, okay, you really gotta relax and listen. There's no words to walk you through the song.
Yeah.
There's no up tempo beat or catchy hook to reel you in. You really have to sit down and listen to
Appreciate
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, the attention span is real. It's just like short right now with like the youth, with everyone. Like everyone's attention span is short. I feel like even just people from our generation, like when we go to listening sessions, we go to concerts, our attention span is very short because you gotta understand how fast people pull out their phone just to
Yeah.
see what's happening right in front of them in real time. And then right after they get whatever they wanted to record or the video stops recording and ends, now they're looking at their phone trying to figure out, you know, where to save it, what it should look like, or shit, how I'm gonna post it before they're back, you know,
Exactly.
to what's present time.
I
like,
think that's because people be working so much, which is they be working on things they don't love so much. I think
Yeah.
that's the thing. Is you go to work, you work all of these hours, you get somewhere, and you want to show people you was there,
Yeah.
right? Like, I think people have to slow down, and be able to enjoy the time they have outside of doing the things they need to do.
Yeah. And see, I'm not gonna lie. I hate it, but I'm one of those people. Like when I went to the Drake concert, I'm not gonna hold you. I recorded a lot of it because it's like I want to be able to look back at those memories and be like, damn, I was really in that bitch.
Yeah.
And like I really enjoyed this. But there were moments, like there was one moment in the concert where he was just like, I want everybody just to take a step back and just be present. And after he said that, I was like, let me put this phone away and enjoy everything going, because it's like, bro, like you said, we move so fast and we really don't realize.
that's what I mean. Like
Where
you,
this- yeah.
that's what I mean. Like you, like think about that. Like say you dip, you never put your phone up, and you just record the entire concert, right? There are people who literally will just record an entire concert.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When, and forbid that it happens soon, you know, but when people's favorite artists do die, it's like you won't be able to say that I was like actually soaking in that moment.
Right.
Yeah.
All you're gonna have is just that visual in your phone.
Yeah.
That, oh, I was there and I recorded it. You're not gonna be able to have that connection or the feeling as if you would have had your phone in your pocket and you're literally looking at them on stage and receiving what they're putting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like you get to experience it, but I think that's why it's very important to have a good, solid group of people around you and experience things, because Like me and my homie Snipe, we did a lot of things that we didn't record. We made a lot of vlogs in places, but we vlogged and enjoyed the moments.
Yeah.
But when we sit down and we link up and we go on a cabin trip for Christmas and we talk about it, it's like reliving the moment oh, and then you remember this happened? You don't really need the video.
Yeah.
You just got to
Because you can visualize it.
Yeah.
People, it's gonna be hard for people to visualize what happened at the actual concert.
Exactly.
Like imagine the people who don't even remember someone that probably fell off that side of the stage because they was
Exactly.
recording only from this angle.
Right.
Yeah.
And wasn't even looking at the whole stage to be like, damn, what happened over there? Or you know what I'm saying? Like it's so much shit you miss just trying to
make sure your
record.
camera angle.
You know what I'm saying?
is
Or
good.
just to have proof that you were there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it sucks because we're in that generation where that phone means
Bro, that NBA picture that they took of like it was like an old ass picture in the NBA game where there were no phones out.
like
and then there
comparing
was
that to LeBron.
another time where it's like everybody got a
Bro,
motherfucking
like,
phone out.
It
Like
was literally they compared Michael Jordan scoring a bucket to LeBron breaking the NBA scoring record. Everybody's like this, and it's like, damn.
Jordan did it. You seen a bunch of celebrations like that shit that people will
People
live
are actually
with
in the moment
and
with each
remember
other.
for the rest of their life. They're gonna remember that exact shot forever. LeBron shit, people gonna be thinking about all the other times he did that shit.
Yeah.
No, every other time he's done it.
Yeah, and it's like it's crazy as hell that we talking about that. When you look at that picture that was taken, there was one person that was at the game where Jordan hit the same shot,
And is at the
and
LeBron
is at
game.
this LeBron game, but he doesn't have his phone out. He's just soaking it in, and it's like, he is at peace.
He came from that era
He
though,
can't, and it's just like, yeah, he like appreciates
and he
the
didn't.
moment.
And he didn't try to stick with the time because if he did, he definitely would have been another person with his phone up.
Because I definitely will say I need to be better at that when it comes to like going forward and being in the moment with things. Because like I'll say this, I saw Don Toliver twice this year.
Hard.
All right, the first time I saw him, I had my phone out. The second time, I really didn't have my phone. I was with you.
Oh yeah. At the,
Well, y'all left.
At the,
Would
at the
you-
forbidden place. That's
yeah.
not-
Would you
at
say
the
you
same-
noticed the difference?
Oh, it was a big difference, bro. Like it sounded different,
Yeah.
and it was just like, yo,
Because your only
the
focus is
talent
one thing.
Amazing, like yo, like you are. The experience was just different, bro. Because it's like, okay, I'm appreciating this moment
Yes.
and the artist for who the artist is instead of having to document everything.
Facts.
And that's a big problem that we have in this generation. We record
Everything.
every fucking thing.
Everything.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of the people. I record a lot of shit. I
We'll
record
even
shit
we'll
I
even
shouldn't
record someone dying on the ground.
Yeah.
I
people
couldn't do that.
Like, but I'm saying that's
That's what's
crazy.
going
That
on.
that literally before someone helps somebody.
Like, bro, we
They're
watched.
recorded.
That's how X died. We watched him. I watched him die on Instagram Live, bro. And it's just like, damn.
Them seconds matter.
Yeah, like you got your phone recording. You could have called somebody.
Them seconds matter.
Yeah, bro. So it's just like. we
Like
got
I
this really
guess
bad.
like it gives people an insight to the moment, but like I don't know. I think it's needed because clearly niggas wrote a whole book about Jesus dying. All right.
Yeah.
So like niggas was there with stone tablets,
Yeah, going crazy.
scratching in them hoes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like I guess you kind of. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but I think detaching from your phone is like a
For
good
sure.
thing people should do.
It's
This
definitely
disconnecting is very great. Like I used to hate, and I that's when I realized I was really like,
Different.
yeah, like I was like, yo, I used to hate not having a connection.
Yeah.
Not being able to connect to some Wi-Fi or not being able to get on my phone. Now I love when I go somewhere and I can't
Yeah.
get
My phone
in
stay
touch
dead.
with.
What?
Only
Like, when you go
thing,
on a
only
cruise.
thing, I just be wanting the connection just to like surf the web,
Yeah.
like just to see shit or just see what the hell going on. But like,
Yeah.
as far as like the true disconnect of like not having to try to be on point with everything or try to keep up with what's going on in the world, to just kind of focus on right now and be in the present of wherever you are, it's beautiful, bro. Because it's like you get to really be with your personal thoughts. You get to really be like, okay, who am I when I'm not on my fucking phone?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know who the fuck they are when they're not on their phone. They sometimes they don't even know what to do if they don't have their phone in their hand.
Exactly.
Be sitting there just twitching and fidgeting like,
Bro, just
I
know
don't
the
know.
day when China says fuck it and they burn all these connections to our internet, that's gonna be a good time, bro.
and I tell you what got me like that? I had a night where I got drunk as fuck
Yeah.
and I lost my phone.
And you was tweaking trying to find it.
Bro, I honestly feel like somebody stole my shit,
Oh, for real.
and I was on some other shit.
Yeah.
Like when I
Snap out.
like,
Niggas
I was on
ready to
some
snap
other,
out.
I was on some other shit, but I eventually let it go because I was just like, all right, as long as I can get into my iCloud and get all my music notes back,
Yeah.
I would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That
can
was-
understand why you would be mad.
That was
Yeah, for
all
sure.
I was worried about.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, bro, all my shit is in that phone. Like even shit that I don't have on niggas' hard drives is on my phone.
Shit.
So I'm like, if I lose that, I'm spazzing the fuck out.
Yeah.
And if somebody stole it,
It's gonna
somebody
be even
dying.
worse. Yeah.
Straight up.
Somebody was gonna die. Like, oh my bro, somebody's gonna die. If I swear to God. And I still feel like to this day, if I could ever figure out who the fuck took my phone, I'd probably still slap the shit out of that nigga.
See, there's items I feel like that about, but I could never say what items they are because I don't ever want somebody to play with me like that. Like you can take, there's a lot you can literally strip me bare of like 99% of things I have. There's like a
1%?
couple that 1%. If you touch that,
You know what I'm saying?
I will lose my mind.
And that's how I felt because it's just like my life was in that phone
Facts.
off of that music. And what gave me the understanding of the disconnect was I had no choice but to wait for like 5 days before I had another phone. Because every time I tried to get one, I think just at this point it was like the holidays. So it was just like, they was just like, yeah, it's going to take a week or 2, 3 days, 3 to 5 business days for us to send the phone. I'm like, you don't understand.
Like, I need this shit.
I need a phone like right now. Because if I don't get into my shit, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I'm sitting here just spazzing. And then eventually it's like, I feel like by the third day of like being a crackhead about the phone, I eventually say, you know what? It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Like I'm not sitting here getting fed with negative news
Yeah.
that's trending. I'm not sitting here looking at random porn that I'm not, subjecting myself to. Like
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
And I feel like it also just showed me how to not wake up and the first thing I do be to grab my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or to just sit there for like 2 hours on my phone because
Yeah.
that was the first thing I grabbed. And now I'm in the bed for 2 hours when I know I was supposed to be up.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it kind of got me in a different routine and made me just move differently with like the device, like just point blank. Like sometimes it be times where like I forget that I even put my phone down, or I forget that it died.
Yeah.
Like, or I forget like where the fuck it even is, and I'll be like, I mean, I need to know where it's at because
Right.
I
It's
like
like-
I don't need the same problem, but it's like I'm not as stressed or pressed about it because it's like it's more to life to me. Like
Yeah.
what's in front of me, like nigga, like.
Yeah.
So let's talking about what's in front of you. Let's talk about Atlanta and dating, man. How is it being an artist of your caliber and trying to, mix and mingle in this beautiful city we call Atlanta?
The bar is in hell.
Oh, for real? Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's one of the worst like
The
dating
bar is in
experiences that you
hell.
think
The
you've had?
bar is in hell. Honestly, it's just I'm in a space right now where it's like I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna bring to the table, but I ain't about to sit here and try to prove it to every woman I'm about to try to talk to or date because they not finna do the same for me. Women not about to just go all out, go hard, spend this and that off gate. So I feel like 9 times out of 10, you figure out what length of wherever that whatever interaction is gonna go to off a conversation within like first few days or like first few forms of interaction, whether it be Instagram DMs, y'all go get drinks or something and y'all have a conversation, you figure out where that's gonna go. It's either gonna be one or two things. I'm thinking long term, short term.
Yeah.
That's where this shit is. And everyone's either trying to just have fun or they're trying to have family.
Yeah.
And bro, that is the crazy in the world because people will start a family, but then realize they still want to have fun.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
The
Or
bar
they
is
say
in
they
hell.
want to have fun, and then they're like, "Nah."
I want to go back to my family.
Yeah.
right
Not as just a seesaw of like
back and forth.
the bar in hell. And then even just the single folk. It's like you doing all this shit to stay single, or you doing all this shit because you love being single, but then it's like once it's time to actually be in some shit, it's like you still don't want to commit because of what?
I think nobody wants to.
What? The bar is in hell.
Yeah.
Nobody trusts anybody. Nobody trusts anybody.
What do you think has caused that? Social media?
Gender war. It's a never ending gender war right now. Like just a power trip, power struggle. Like everyone wants to have a certain role that's either dominant or submissive. No one wants to play like teammates. No one wants to be a unit for real. Nobody understands what it means to be together.
Compromise.
No one understands.
This is like, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Compromise, accountability. It's a lot of things on both ends. Like I hold both sides accountable. Like it ain't just the bitches ain't shit. No, we all ain't shit right now. Like I wasn't shit. I wasn't shit. But I'm trying to be a change man.
So what do you think the most not shit thing you ever did was?
All right, I say.
All right.
All right, what is the real answer cannot be disclosed on this here platform. But I can say something that was real fucked up that I did to an ex of mine.
Yeah.
So me and this girl, I would say like back when I was in school, like high school, like I still counted because like it was like my first real girlfriend for real. Like I'm pulling all the way up to Fayetteville. Like,
Damn.
From Stone Mountain.
Damn.
So that about an hour. Hour some change. Pulling all the way up out there, right by Lovejoy, you know what I'm saying? It's far out drive, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
It's out there.
But to me, it felt worth it. And at some point, I got too playful. And I was just like, do I really like want to be in a relationship? Or do I really like this girl? I didn't know for real. We ended up having like, I think it was one little small fallout. Didn't talk for a minute. Fast forward, it's close to April Fool's.
Yeah.
April Fool's comes around. I call her. Mind you, we in school. Like, I call her like probably like my last period of the day. And I'm like, we back together. She like you for real? Like, is this some sick joke? Like don't play with me right now. Is this a sick joke? I said, April Fool's. And I hung up. And I ain't talked to that girl since because she blocked me on everything. I ain't heard from that girl since. I swear to God. That's probably the most fucked up shit I ever did.
Yeah, this nigga's low. That's fucked up. You ruined that girl's. Okay, so hold on.
I feel like she hates me to this day probably.
Hey,
She probably hates me, no
she's
cap.
probably like, this nigga had the nerve to call me in the 7th period
Yo.
to say we're together.
And then say
April
April
Fool's
Fool's.
and
Oh
hang
my
up.
God. And I was dying laughing after I did that shit too.
That's fucked up.
I was dying laughing. And I thought that shit was funny as hell back then.
What you think the most ain't shit thing a woman's done to you?
Boy. We got time. We got time. Nah, one thing I can think off the top. Honestly, it was some recent shit. She gonna know who I'm talking about too. But shawty like,
You know he about to cook when he start with shawty. Whenever people start with that, you know they're about to cook.
shawty like try to act like she want, be on some grown, serious lock in shit. Like, like I ain't playing, I ain't got time to play. I'm a changed woman. First woman to actually invite me to church. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. I had a different perspective on it. Like, okay, it's a woman out here.
Right.
No. So that goes from that opening scene to I start getting a little more locked in. Like she start, letting me in a little more. Like get on the fenster. I wish I never got on the fenster. Get to the fenster. One day she's like, I guess she forgot I was like following the fenster or whatever. And mind you, we done like went to church together several times since then.
Been on dates.
Not even we went on a date, but like we actually like just chilled, kicked it, laid up a little.
Oh.
But where it got weird was one day, I guess not even one day, it probably had been a few days since we hadn't really been around each other and not really probably talked, because I'm somebody just like to give somebody their space. I don't want to feel clingy or make it seem like I want to talk to you every single day, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be able to talk to you every single day. I'm busy. Yeah. Or me being a full-time father, I won't have time for you realistically until like we're in a space like that. Right. And that's going to take a minute, because I'm not just about to put my son around anybody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that goes into her posting on her face, you know, consistently. She starts to get a little freaky on there. I'm not tripping about the freaky shit she posts. One day she decides to post, "I miss my man." I said, hold on, let's not get too out of body, because you know it's not my girl, nothing like that. But based off the principles you were setting and things you was telling me that you want to be on, how does this add up? Who are you talking about? Now in my head, I'm like, okay, I could assume that she trying to talk about me.
Yeah. She
could be hinting like, oh, this is about to be my man. Mm-hmm. The next post, a light-skinned
nigga. So you got hate for light-skinned men?
I don't. But it's the fact that like, it's just the fact that boy know he light-skinned as fuck. That boy.
Nigga looked at me immediately.
But she showed this light-skinned nigga and she talking about my man. They in a car together. Like, I don't know if the video old or new, but why are you posting this nigga and you was just with me like a few days ago?
So what'd you do?
You know what I did? I watched it. I liked it. And after that, I talked to her like,
real nigga. All right, I would have swiped up, put the little laughing emoji, and went on my merry way.
I just liked it, so she know I seen it.
Oh yeah.
And then talked to her for like a week straight. After that, she been like on my head ever since, just like on some like, why you not talking to me? You know what's good with you? Like, why we? Good morning, the fuck, like, yo, what are you expect? I cannot. Honestly, it's just like it's hard.
I would have had to ask, like.
I'm about to say, like, how's your man gonna feel about this good morning tag?
I would say go to your Instagram DMs and look at the last.
Oh no, I brought it up.
Oh yeah.
I brought it up, and all she could do was like laugh, like, oh shit, like, nah, I swear to God, like, I'll never do no shit like that again. I'm just like, yo, come on.
You think you're gonna have another chance? Crazy.
That's crazy. That was the crazy part.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That's why I said the bar in hell. But that's why I'm moving how I am, and it's probably why she feels like neglected. But it's like, bro, you made me not want to take you serious. Cause first I was really taking you serious. Like, you invited me to fucking church.
Y'all sitting together praising together. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
And then did I get your fist and you do that?
That's kind of crazy.
I was like, oh,
Why just take your boyfriend to church with you? If that's your boyfriend.
Whoever that's supposed to be.
Right.
Whoever he is. I don't want to be another one on the roster.
That is so crazy. If she has a fence, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Honestly, it's like I'm cool with it. Cause at the end of the day, women gonna be women, bro. Women want to feel like untouchable. Like they want to feel like they can just do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta still give them that room, but it's like you can do that, but respect me.
Okay.
That's all it is.
But what you need a fence to do that for?
Not saying that you need it, but some women just want to have like that mysteriousness, that mystique. That sometimes they just want to feel that attention from somewhere else. Not saying that it's like, I guess, like a necessity, but women get off on that.
Like I like okay, whoa.
Especially from especially if it's from other women. That's one thing I would say, because a lot of times when women do things like that, the real women, I would say, only allow other women to see what's going on versus like trying to make it to where it's like, oh, I'm letting certain niggas in or letting certain niggas see this. Like some women literally will only allow women to see that or only allow women to have.
That makes sense. I think like the if you have like an alt Twitter, I think that's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This is where you get all your stuff off. It's kind of like, you know, more anonymous, but like a Finsta, like this is where like you're showing, I don't know, Finsta just seemed more like red flaggish to me than like an alt Twitter.
I feel like now, you know, with the close friends being introduced, do we need? Because I ain't gonna lie, I made a Finsta for like a week, and I was like, what am I doing?
I feel like it depends on who people let in.
Yeah.
Because it's
But
like,
that's what the close friends is for.
no, but this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some people be trying to let certain people in their close friends that they think they can trust.
Yeah.
Then you get screenshotted, somebody snitching on you, whatever. Same thing with Finsta. It's like you just playing a risky game.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like some people feel like they got certain people they can trust on their Finsta, and it's the same thing with their close friends. But then it's like,
My Finsta is me in real life. All right. If you see me in real life, you will see the real parts. You need
my
to see.
Finsta is just an unfiltered me.
Yeah.
Because I have to be filtered on my profile.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're
Well,
like
yeah,
professional.
it's
Like,
yeah.
I'm still not really filtered on my profile, but I mean, like, I can't have just like that.
That
I don't give
raw.
a fuck opinion
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
everything like I would on my main shit, because that would be the make or break of everything.
Yeah.
So my Finsta is like where I'm like, hey, if you in here,
You in here.
you in here.
Yeah.
And I'm going crazy.
That's hard. I mean, I get it, especially for someone like you. Like, I get why
Yeah.
Drake would have.
Everyone
I
has
get
the-
why.
everybody
yeah,
has their
like,
reasons, you know?
for sure. So
Just like
I seen
just
G
like the
Herbo
women,
had a Finsta. That's
just like the
why
women with the
everybody
link
had
trees.
one.
The link tree women. Shout out all the link tree
God,
women.
the Linktree women.
You seen her doing what on cam?
Damn.
Damn.
Not Miss
That nigga
Independent.
said, what the fuck?
Shout out link tree. Shout out the link tree women.
Bro, that shit is so demoralizing if you look at it. Like, you think somebody's so respectable, bro, and then you click on their page and you see that link tree. Or like it's somebody you used to deal with and the idea of them that you had in your head
It's different.
is different when you click that link tree.
It's different.
It's a lot of link tree women out here.
Yeah.
And it's scary, bro.
It's scary. You
a
hoping
lot of
that
Linktree
you hoping
women
that the
die.
girl that you crushing on, or the girl that like you really find attractive, that you thinking is like the one. You're hoping that it's not a secret link tree out there,
Yeah, but
because not all of them have it in their bio.
not all of them got it in their bio. That's a fact.
Some of them are very, very undercover.
I know some closet link trees. Bro. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary, bro. It's sad.
And I just want to say, if any woman feels like when I was talking about Shawty that did what she did to me with Messi, I don't give a fuck. Y'all gotta do better. Cause if I'm not moving like that, why you moving like that?
Exactly.
Cause I could move like that. I'll show you Pluto. I'll show you Pluto. You wanna know Pluto? I'll show you Pluto. But I'm trying to be different. Like I said, I'm trying to be different. So
I just know if
If-
I ever turned into that, I'm never coming back.
I know I'm not. That's why I'm refusing.
He said, I know I'm not.
I know, like that, and boy, like I know if I ever become like,
I'm trying to change because I was Pluto. At least I thought I was. I was like a fake Pluto
okay,
because I got caught, and I wasn't being all the way honest as I should have been or could have been. Like I had opportunities to be as honest as Pluto,
You coulda,
because
yeah.
Pluto just honest and women just choose to deal with this shit.
yeah.
Then from there, they just want to call him ain't shit because it's like, damn, okay. Pretty much the same thing. It was like I was making decisions on some dumb shit, but I just wasn't being honest about how I wanted shit to be. And I feel like had I been honest about how I really wanted shit to be, probably would have played out in my favor or played out a lot differently. But that's some shit I got to stand on. And the wrongs I got to right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why now I'm moving different and just trying to be more honest about what it is I want and what I expect. So when a woman falls short of that, or even when I have voiced like how I want shit to be, and you fall short of that, it's like, oh, okay, now I can't take you serious. And if I feel like I can't take you serious, instead of me being on some play with you shit, I'm just gonna, leave you over there
Yeah,
and just go find somebody that's gonna be on the same type of time I'm on.
yeah. I don't want to be that, like, cause I know.
Cause
That
bro,
nigga said, I know.
bro,
I just know because I
It
like
get wicked out here.
people don't understand. Like, if I don't care, there's nothing that's gonna make me care.
no, and that's the bad part right now. I really don't give a fuck about too much right now. Like, bro, I really like.
Look at his face. He's dead ass.
I really don't give a fuck about too much right now, bro. I've lost very close friends to that like just died, whether it be suicide or disease, family members. Pretty much the love of my fucking life, like with it being the mother of my child, that was all on me. As far as like certain choices I made. Now, as far as it being fought for or worked out, definitely take two to tango, and we just couldn't get back there. So, with that being the case, it ain't too much I give a fuck about right
Hold
now.
up, did she pass away?
No, but I'm saying like
Oh,
as far as like my mistakes, as far as like certain decisions I made in our relationship, ain't too much she want to deal with when it come to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's what I'm learning from and growing from.
How did you end up with her feeling that way, but you have custody?
It's not even me having custody. We have no type of court battle, nothing like that. We have a great co-parent relationship.
Okay.
Just can't get it right to be with each other. But as far as raising our kid, co-parent is amazing. Like,
Do you think like the one would you be back with her if you could?
a lot of things would have to be different on both ends.
Okay.
I feel like being just realistic and mature about the situation. Like, of course, in the perfect world, everyone's gonna be like, yeah. But it's like when I think about everything that transpired, you know, whether it be certain things that were said in arguments or certain actions that were, certain actions that took place or certain things that just transpired from how both of us was feeling. It's like it took a toll on both of us to where it's like that did some damage. Like to where it's like if it even was to be another conversation, it would have to be a conversation. Like to where like we have true understanding about what we about to, put ourselves back into or, how we about to truly go about this, handle this and handle each other, with care and love for real. Cause it's like, I feel like it was a lot of just a lack of respect at certain moments for both sides, whether it be I did something first or vice versa. And that can come from hurt, that can come from pain, that can come from regret, it can come from resentment, a lot of different things that go into it. But handling it with, I would say the best grace I can. Yeah. Cause that's where I feel like I was the most ain't shit at. And now I'm like, if I become that, it ain't no coming back. If I become that all the way, it ain't no coming back. And it probably won't be another girl that could get me to fall in love or feel love again till I'm like 40 or some shit. Yeah. 50, 60.
A girl that I dated, she was like, what did she say? She was like, you can never be that. I was like, that's because I don't think it's the right thing to do.
Right.
But if I do think it's the right thing to do, I'm going to be the best at it. Because I'm not gonna care.
And that's the thing. It's literally a choice. Like I could literally be just dog walking bitches, like no leash,
no leash.
But I choose to be what I really want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, portray. Yeah.
It's like you gotta be and move like what you want to come towards you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's the only way you're gonna get the same thing. And even then, sometimes you still might get something that's like,
shortchanged.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what I'm realizing is you can't let it necessarily change you to the point where you start becoming the problem or the issue. You start becoming what you don't want to deal with. Yeah. And that'd be a lot of people's issue. They let that pain and resentment turn them into the monster that they clearly weren't fucking with or didn't want to date or didn't want to be with, didn't want to love no more or didn't feel loved by anymore. They, you know what I'm saying? It's like it take a toll on you, And I feel like once people can truly accept what happened and take full accountability on both sides, that's when you have the true growth and figure out how to resolve and move past it. People don't get to move past things because they don't let shit go.
Boy spitting.
That nigga spitting over there, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain times. It's like when people want things to work, you gotta just let shit go. Like because you can keep the whole tick for tack and keep going. Well, you did this, or if you never did this wouldn't happen. Or if this never happened, this one. It's like everyone's gonna have a say so there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always two sides of the coin. It's always two different perspectives, and both parties feel away because of what both parties have done. So. Yeah. What is the solution versus who was in the wrong versus the blame game? Once you figure that out and y'all just accept it for what it is and let the shit go, like truly let it go, because that'd be the issues. Some people try to work through things and they might just sweep it under the rug for a little bit. But if one party didn't really let it go, it's going to be an issue that keeps reoccurring and coming back up.
I think the blame game is okay. If everybody understands, we're both to blame. Nobody is 100% right. Nobody is 100% wrong in nothing. There's nothing in this world that you're 100% right, the other person's 100% wrong.
Yeah, if y'all both can call out where y'all are holding each other accountable, it's definitely room for a blame game, you know, because y'all could probably joke about it, laugh about it, like, oh yeah, this happened because of that. Like, damn, but look at us now, you know. But there's a certain level of comfortability and openness you have to have with your partner to get there. You know, a lot of people may not trust their partner enough to be that honest. You know, like some people are scared of being all the way honest with their partner about who they are. Some people are scared about being like, hey, I want to be in a relationship, but I also want to just dibble and dabble on the side. Or I just want to have like another whatever. Yeah. Some people don't know how to just say that. Some women are with it. Some women aren't. And vice versa. Some men be with that with their woman where they like, yeah, we got an open relationship. You go fuck who you want as long as you tell me. Sometimes that's not the case. And when it's not the case, people don't be knowing how to just, you know, vocalize, okay, hey, I'm starting to feel like this is what I want to be on now. Like, yeah, we might have been here at some point of our relationship, but now this is how I feel based off these events or based off what my new desires are. Like people's love, mind, all of that changes over time, unless it's just like something that's truly just in their heart, in their soul, where it's like, nah, I see forever with you.
Nigga is cooking up right now.
That boy spitting.
Hey man, that's a lot of wisdom at this table.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's a lot of wisdom at this
trying
table.
to tell you.
I fuck with this, man.
But look, before we head up out of here,
you
got any questions for us?
So, how did y'all become friends?
It's very crazy how this worked. I feel like it's as wild as it's gonna sound. It's not even wild. God put it into motion. Honestly, like He brought this together. Cause I was a guest on His pod. Shit, was it 2 years ago? A year? That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and I actually reached out to him on Instagram. I was like, "Yo, I see you doing your pod. I gotta get on there." And then, you know, I knew who he was from high school. I mean, he went to a school not too far from me, and you know, I knew of him, but like we never crossed paths in school. Yeah. So, you know, I don't even know how we started following each other. Honestly,
I don't either.
Now that I think about it, I think I might have just probably been following you from high school still, and it just kept going. But
I had one of the most disrespectful moments in like Gwinnett County high school history.
Literally.
We gotta get her on the podcast. Cause I took
Jazz.
Yeah, we'll talk to her.
Do that.
You know, yeah.
But yeah, so basically hit him up. I was like, "Yo, let me get on the pod. You know, it seems like it's dope, and you know, I just want to chop it up." Got on there, and then after we finished, I think I stayed at his crib for like an extra hour or two, and we was just talking. Hard. And it's just like, you know, sometimes you know when good people are genuinely good people. You can always feel it. I felt that, and ever since then, it's kind of been like you know what? I need to lock back in with that because we didn't. After that pod, we came back again. Me and Paul came back.
No, you and Paul did the first one.
Oh, I came back. I came back.
Yeah.
So me and Paul did the first one. I came back, and then that was really it. Murder She Wrote after that conversation because a lot of his goals and where he wants to go in life is in line with me. And you're supposed to surround yourself with people that have like minds.
Facts.
And it's just like, you know, he put me on a lot of game, like, and really took me under his wing when it comes to doing this content thing. Okay. So, you know, I give him credit all the time. I tell this man he's a fucking guru and a genius.
Fine.
And he's put a lot of opportunities in my face. I've done so much in this past year
just
because of him.
The relationship.
Yeah, just off of him just being like, yo, like, I'm going to bring you to this. I want you to see this. And it's like, shit, honestly, it's a true blessing because, like, you know, he sees something.
Yeah,
and
I can tell when people want to do something positive.
Facts.
And like, I didn't have like I was never around. I figured out a lot of things by just sitting and thinking about it and figuring it out, putting pieces together. I was always the person in school that like, he's beefing with him and I'm in the middle and I can successfully both get them to understand, like, I don't give a fuck what y'all beefing about. I'm not picking no sides, nigga. That's your problem. That's your problem. And your problem is you don't see this. That would drive you away from the table. This would drive you away from the table. If y'all decide to stay there, that's fine. But I always seen like that missing piece between people. So like now I'm able to see in content, I see what the missing piece is for people to take the next step.
Take it to the next level.
Like I don't never like, and it's not like people could say it's like an ego thing. I guess whatever, but I don't. If you go to people that I've been around when their life went from stagnant to this, right? At least once, I feel like I play a good job in helping that happen. Because I even work with companies like that.
That's facts.
Like when your life starts to elevate, because it's just a couple things people got to tweak, right? And I like to stay around people until, like, some people, they come around, they get what they need, and they do.
They do, yeah.
Which is fine too. Like, that's part of being a fruitful person.
Yeah,
It's
so I was
like,
about to say it's different when you the chef.
Yeah.
You keep cooking.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So then we just locked in with this. Like, he knows a lot of people. We can build a thing that can take care of everybody. Like how you said, the M to take off the, you
Take
know
the
what I'm
burdens
saying?
off people's backs
Exactly.
for sure.
Yeah, and then just piggybacking off of just all the content stuff. Like, I'll be honest, like the genuine friendship built off of that. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like at first I just was admiring, like, damn, like you figured this out. And then like the more and more you get around somebody and you see who they really are, it's just like, okay, you are like this all the time. You're a good person.
Facts.
And
This ain't just a facade.
yeah, it's not a facade.
Yeah.
So, you know, I pride myself on being around
People like that
trying
all
to
the
be
time.
around just genuine good people.
Yeah.
And like I said, like we done chopped it up so many times and just being around each other, bro. Like it just
fire.
clicks. So it's my dog.
Hard.
Yeah.
All right, next question. You hoop, right?
Yeah.
You hoop, right?
Yeah.
Who better?
I think he shoot better than me for sure.
I ain't asked that.
I think in one. I
I'm
think
gonna be honest.
Who better?
I'm better.
I think he's more in shape than me right now.
Okay, so
That's what I
if he had a week to train, you had a week to train.
Yeah, he's gonna beat me. It's gonna take me like some months to
okay,
get back
so
to
he
where I
get a
was.
week. You get a month.
I think
can
I
cook 'em?
think
You
it'll
can
be
cook
a quality game.
Okay.
I don't know who's gonna be better.
1v1,
I'll be
21.
honest. I train
Yeah,
people.
He said nigga, I'm like that.
When it comes to this basketball shit, like we
Something
went to
like
hoop, and it's just like it'd be hard for me to take LA Fitness serious sometimes. bro.
Niggas be in there.
But when
Niggas
it's
be in there like all stars.
when it's time to get in that mode, like that real mode.
Yeah, we would have to see. We've never hooped with each other on a serious.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like it
Okay.
get different when it's really like
Time to lock in on the
when
court.
it's
Yeah.
time to really lock in, and it's like, okay,
So you feel like you could successfully go crazy in the Bink Center
yes.
with that boy
But
Los.
see, that's the thing though. Like that's not even my type of game. Like I'm not finna try to do a bunch of shit. Like,
I'm also not a one-on-one player. I'm a
Yeah,
team
like-
player.
but when it's time to go,
Taking it there
I'm gonna go.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure,
Like when it's time to really go, I'm gonna go.
for sure.
And I've had so many injuries in my days, bro. I got 2 bad knees, bad
Yeah,
hip.
see, so I've never seen you at your peak.
Yeah,
So I don't
vice
really
versa.
know. I don't know.
yeah,
But I have like my back defense is one thing I can tell
Sneaky
you.
shoot,
I
though.
can figure out how to clamp something. I can
Clamp God.
like
Clamp
if
up.
if my layup package is ass for the day,
Clamp it.
I ain't getting no greens from three.
we
like,
getting assist and
exactly.
defense.
And
Okay,
it's gonna be a war of effort.
For sure.
Okay.
and I will also say that when it comes to basketball, I'm definitely not a one-on-one. But if it get taken there,
oh you showing up
oh, it's going there.
Oh yeah.
for sure.
It's going there.
Say less.
But like it just depends, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What type
it's
of
hard
day
for
it
me to-
is with the body feeling like
Yeah.
oh that going to count.
If somebody start doing this,
That's
it's different.
That adrenaline get the rush and then
It's
you
not
just
even
like,
adrenaline. It's just like you don't know who the fuck I
you
am.
talking to. Yeah. At that point you gotta show it.
Like
nigga.
when this starts happening, I don't like that,
yeah.
and that's when
feel
I'm
that.
like,
Yeah.
oh, all right.
I feel like it's kind of the same. Like if with music, like if like I'm in a room and like people just
Yeah.
talking crazy about the room as a whole, as if like you know
Like,
they don't know.
You don't know who the fuck I am. Like I'm done
They be like,
this.
they don't know who the fuck they're around right now. Like you don't know who you in the spot with. Or they just be like, yeah, these niggas don't be rapping for real. You kind of cut your eyes like,
Yeah, it's
Like, Nick, like
niggas don't what? Niggas don't.
that's the one thing I don't like.
Play a
It's
fucking,
not the
play a
one thing
beat,
I don't
nigga.
like about rap.
Play a
Like,
beat, nigga.
People can make very good songs. When it comes to lyricism, listen, I don't know too many people that I couldn't like lyrically, cause I did battle rap.
Yeah.
But the only my thing in battle rap was
And I plan to like stick my foot in the door in there too.
yeah,
Like I'm a
listen, I could get you in the door
man.
to
Listen,
whatever you need to do.
I can get myself. I know a few people from
yeah.
the scene like that
Okay.
could put me in position.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it when the
that
time.
battle rap shit so
Listen,
cutthroat.
I'm gonna do it when the time right.
Cause that's what happened to me in high school. We did a battle rap, and I'll be telling people like, when it comes to, cause that's the one thing when I used to see people beef or people would beef with me, I didn't really care because there's nothing you can tell me that's gonna bother me, cause I look at myself in the mirror every day. But you, on the other hand, buddy,
you finna get
I
it.
know what you don't be telling people.
You finna get
like,
it, yeah.
And like with battle rap or rapping, you know, competitively, I do know them types of things.
Yeah.
And so I don't really like to debate rap with people because there's people who can make far better songs than me.
Yeah.
They would call themselves a better rapper than me because of that.
Of
You know, if that's what you-
songwriting, but it's
yeah.
like that's if we're talking about songs. Now we're
Yeah.
talking about specifically metaphor, bar for bar, line for
Exactly.
line. That's
Yeah.
that's where that conversation stay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel that.
I ain't gonna cap.
But yeah, I plan to do that. I plan to do that shit. I'm gonna call somebody out.
Who'd you battle?
Honestly, I'm gonna go for a big dog. I ain't gonna go. Honestly, like the shit I be saying and coming up with, I ain't going against no little nigga.
All right, so if you can
I ain't
go
going against
on
no.
a three,
I ain't going against no PG nothing. I ain't going against no PG nothing.
Look, so if
You
you
better
battle,
you better give me a smack battle.
Okay.
I need a URL platform.
Okay, you get a URL smack battle headline. Who are you battling, and what is going to be the outcome?
Point at the camera.
The day that I decide to come to the URL platform, I'm battling one of the three: Rum Nitty, Chef Trez.
I can get Sif Trez on the line right
No,
now.
I have his number.
That's my dog. I grew up with him.
I know him too. Yeah, so Chef Trez,
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Tay Rock.
That's tough.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not tapped into the battle rap scene. I got.
And
I know.
And the outcome of either one of them battles, I say Rum Nitty. I say I'm going 2-1 on his ass.
Okay.
I say Chef Trez is going, but it might be a draw. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna even hold you. That's gonna be a draw. That's gonna be a draw because boy, he can rebuttal. I can rebuttal too. But he like king of that shit. Yeah, so it's gonna be a tie. I ain't gonna lie, it's a draw. Nah, I give it to him. He got me 2-1. He got me 2-1. I can see that happening. Rum Nitty might get me though. Like if I don't come prepared,
Yeah.
he got me. And then Tay Rock could probably get the best verses I ever wrote in my fucking life
for
if it
real.
come to that battle rap shit. Like, cause I don't know. I grew up watching battle rap since I was like 16.
Yeah.
So I know Tay Rock that nigga when it come to that shit. Like he ain't no like Tay Rock up there with like Charlie Clips, like
That
the
nigga
old
nice.
Charlie
I know
though. The old Charlie. I ain't talking about 2023 Charlie. I'm talking about
Not wildin' out.
talking about the I'm talking not wilding out Charlie. Hell no. I'm talking about the Charlie that used to come in there and tell you about his grandma giving him a call.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When the grandma call him, you might as well go ahead and walk out that battle. Because
Facts.
if he talking about his grandma or his mama, you're done. You're done. So, you know, I put Tay Rock up there, Sue Surf.
Surf is
is
nice.
so tough.
Surf
bro.
is nice. That
Free that boy.
okay. Now
Free the
niggas
way.
are saying names that I know. Okay.
Free the way, Sue Surf, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Honorable mention, if I can't get to one of them three, Chess. I gotta
Chess
see you.
is so cold.
I gotta
dog.
see if I can't get to them, nigga. Chess, I gotta see you. I gotta see you,
Yeah,
nigga.
chess is just like,
Gotta see you, cause
That need to be real.
bro.
gotta see you, cause nigga, what? But he done said some shit that had me like, ooh, nigga, I would've like, boy, like
When he
nigga,
said the easy come, easy go,
nigga.
What? Yo, Chess has said so many things that I'm like, because
It's done literally made me almost break my phone.
yeah.
Damn.
Chef Trez the same way, like he done said some shit where I'm like, I'm about to just throw that shit up against the wall. Cause nigga,
He said, yo, Trez was battling.
it be too crazy, bro. Like it be some shit that be a raw reaction. Like it just be like, yo, what the fuck did I just witness? Like, yo, why are they rapping like that? Why they talking like that?
He said, I remember something the first time I let my trigger pop. Raised the hand, arm cock, something. Felt like I was getting shot. I said, nigga, what? Like, bro, Trez. I actually have on my YouTube is Trez's first recorded
Ever rap battle?
battle.
Back when he was in like
Central.
Lawrenceville.
Yeah.
This shit's crazy.
Damn. Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
That
That
shit's
battle
good.
rap
But
shit
yeah.
is scary, bro. I could never get in that.
That nigga
field,
said,
bro.
I have both of y'all sleeping in the
But
casket like some
I say Tay Rock got me 3-1. I get one round on Tay Rock.
Okay,
I don't see me
So,
winning.
hold on. Do niggas write any of that shit?
Yes,
they write
that's,
all
no
that.
battle rap is full
I
of
thought all that
written.
shit was off the top.
Oh,
No, it's full of written, but they have a lot of like moments in the battle where like they might
freestyle.
rebuttal somebody's like line in like from the round or freestyle on the spot at the end of a round because they probably forgetting their shit. So
Yeah.
it happens, but it's not just straight freestyle because you gotta understand they're rapping for like sometimes 2 whole minutes, 3 minutes, like basically rapping the length of what a musical song would be.
Yeah.
Or they're rapping even longer than that, like damn near what the length of what old school music used to be, which is like 5 to 6 minutes.
So niggas really studying.
No,
What the fuck?
studying and they really rehearse.
Yeah.
Like these niggas be literally like when they click up and they got like they boys and shit, they literally be like going and showing their verses and showing their rounds and
Yeah,
they
they
like
call each other on the phone like, yo, let's
and they go
let's
through
spit
it. And they be like, yo, like tell me what you think about this shit and be tweaking that shit or like
Bro, when's the next like battle rap? Like,
I think
some
Chef
shit
Trez got some shit coming up right.
I need to see that shit live.
We can go
I've
to
only
Trez
seen, I've
battle.
only seen it on YouTube.
Me too. I've only seen it on the battle rap app and,
Bro,
and
if you watch
and
it in person, you will never watch it on YouTube again.
Damn, it's like that.
Bro,
It's a different.
just
It's, I know it's a different energy. I know it is because it's like, and then on top of that, that real ain't nothing like real time.
Yeah.
It's just like going to a basketball game. Like you
different.
sit like real close.
That shit be different.
Shit different.
Shit be super
Shit different. So yeah, like man, what? And you know Blue Cocaine?
I heard of Blue Cocaine.
Tap
but
into her
not-
battles.
yeah.
Go tap into her battles. That's my sister. Like not my blood sister, but like
Yeah.
I consider it like
I
family. For
heard
real.
of. Where did I hear that name? It might have been like on a card somewhere. I don't remember. But I know I heard that name before.
Cold.
Yeah.
She ain't too far from a big stage.
Oh, for
Tell you
real?
that. She just need a couple more under her belt with the
Yeah.
right ones.
New Jersey twerk too, bruh.
Oh no, I didn't even name my list of like who I really fuck with, but I was just naming folks who I could see myself battling.
me
Like
your
I
top
feel
5
like it's
battle
like
rappers.
worth battling. Top 5 in order,
Yeah. Top 5 battle
or
rappers
just
in order.
point blank, or in order.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. All right, number 1 we got Sue Surf.
Okay.
That nigga's nasty. I know about some soup.
2 we got Tay Rock.
Okay.
3 we got Rum.
Mm-hmm.
4 I'm putting Chef.
Okay.
5 I'm giving it to Twerk. I gotta give it to Twerk.
Who was you about to say?
You see me hesitate, right?
Yeah.
I was about to give it to Geechee Gotti.
Geechee Gotti's tough too.
I was about to give it to Geechee, but I remember the shit that Twerk said to his ass, and I'm like, nah, Twerk got it.
One person that a lot of people sleep on their top 5. I got Daylight in my top 5.
Now we go all the way to like 10, then I can.
Yeah.
That's where Daylight come in.
Because
And
Daylight, that nigga.
that's
dog.
if we go all the way to 10, that's where Daylight, Chess,
Yeah.
Daylight, Chess,
That nigga who?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Swamp.
Mm.
He hard. I think I just like the southern like energy.
Yeah.
Like it made me feel like my cousin is killing these.
Yeah.
Niggas. Like same shit with Chef Trez. It just made me
Yeah.
feel like nigga, my partner going dumb on these
Yeah.
niggas. Like so. I think that's how I feel about like Swamp. Did you see that Swamp in
Swamp and
Chef
Trez.
battle?
I only watched part of it because I didn't watch a URL battle for like 4 months, so I cut my subscription off.
Man, Trez lost his fucking mind.
Oh, for real? That's what I heard.
Swamp did too though. Like they was going at it. It was a
I
fight.
might get my app
It was a
back.
dog
I might
fight.
get that.
Oh no,
Niggas
I
finna
keep the app on me. Keep the $8.
Niggas,
Keep the app on me, cause
niggas finna make
nigga,
me tap into battle rap.
Hey man,
nigga,
I haven't watched battle
my pastime. What? when you just
I got to figure out when Trez's next battle is.
and it
'cause we
keep
got to do it
and it
inside
keep
of Atlanta.
and it keep your bar IQ up. Like
Yeah.
that, I feel like that also me watching that also keeps my mind sharp for like thinking outside the box when I'm coming up with my verses. Like,
Yeah.
cause it's like you want to be witty with the shit. You want to be clever. You want to come up with something that's not gonna be the first thing to come to a nigga mind. So
Yeah.
watching that battle rap shit definitely sharpens your mind. Like,
That should be getting personal sometimes.
yeah, but
It
me,
makes you want to
but it's the thing.
Or do we
that's
fight?
that's the other cool
Facts.
part. Almost like when you binge watch your favorite show with battle rap. If you've kept up with like a lot of it, you can connect a lot of punchlines that these niggas be
Exactly.
coming up with. Where like they're talking about what a nigga said from years ago in somebody's battle, or when they coming up with some shit that a
When
nigga
Geechee was
just
behind the
did,
tree.
or
Yeah.
like digging up dirt on niggas. Like it's almost like a movie for real when they piecing it together. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, damn, I remember that battle. Or like when they say something from a battle that you probably watched years ago and you kind of recollect it, you be like, oh wait, I remember that battle when Brad did that, or when so and so threw Buddy through the wall, and then they make a bar off of that live on the nigga dead and kill his ass. Like it'd be like, that's insane. Like that's just talent. You know what I'm saying? Their memory is the most craziest shit to me.
Exactly.
That's that to
Some
me.
of them be writing like rounds day of. Like battle rappers are some of the worst prep people in the planet. But like they will.
But if
write
they do it so much, it's sometimes
Second nature.
it's second nature. Like
yeah.
especially if like they knew exactly how they was finna approach whoever they was about to battle. Oh, it ain't nothing for them to come in there with that shit memorized. Or,
I think I seen Twerk write around like outside of a battle, waiting like the same day and going there and cook like crazy.
and really remember that.
Exactly.
That shit is insane, bro. Nigga, I barely remember what I did yesterday, and niggas can write a whole. Nah, y'all got it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Y'all niggas, your rap niggas is talented,
it's
man.
different.
It's a different type of artistry, like that.
I honestly don't even know how we keep our memory banks like full of whatever we create.
I think
You
it's
come
muscle.
up with new bars, bro.
I mean, you
That's
live
the
life.
shit.
Yeah, it's living. Like, and then on top of that, it's just like always. To me, it's like I guess the way I keep coming up with new shit when it comes to rapping is like, how many different ways can I say exactly what I want to say, but in the most non-basic way? Because it's like you could say whatever and come up with a bar about anything, but it's like, okay, that could either be very simple or it can be complex. Like, and I feel like it's the complex bars that really stand out to people when it's
Yeah.
like, damn, I really had to break that down, or I really had to sit there and think about how the fuck that nigga connected that like that,
Yeah.
you know? So I think that's where I had the most fun at, just coming up with like, dang, okay, what's a new way for me to say this shit? Or like, like if I got a pool bar or some shit, like it's like, how can I just make some shit that's gonna make it wow a motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
I gotta pull up on you at the studio. when
no,
you
no, for
create
shit
one.
show. Gotta come see a nigga.
I was supposed to pull up on you. Shit.
I remember. Yeah. I
Work,
told
bro.
you I'm gonna have more, bro. I
Yo.
record every other week. I think I'm gonna have shit, I'm probably gonna have a session this weekend. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause my cousin's in town and shit. I'm probably go.
Sunday.
I can make it happen.
If you do Sunday or Saturday night, I'll be there.
Say less. I'll keep you posted.
Bring a bottle and everything.
I'll keep you posted on that. Yeah, I definitely be taking shots, smoking for shit show. I like being in the vibe, like just letting that shit out. Like you'll see like how I create, like how songs come together with me. And you're gonna be like, wow, like okay, yeah.
I'm trying to think. When was the first time I met you? Was it in Southern? Did you go down to Southern?
It was Southern.
In Shell Spot, right?
Yeah,
That's how.
yeah, cause
Oh,
Paige Hills.
yes.
Yeah, she knew Shell, and she introduced me to Shell, and I think from there you was over there
I was
some
over-
yeah,
yeah.
and from there niggas
the
just
studio.
yeah.
Because I used to, bro.
And then when I realized that you was actually out here, we reconnected,
Yeah.
and then you invited me to your Christmas party.
Last year?
No,
No, it was my.
it was a New Year's party. It was
my
one
birth-
of the two.
It was my birthday and New Year's.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like it was New
Y'all
Year's.
met before.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
Yeah.
at least one time before this.
Yeah, bro. Because.
But yeah, I know it was one of your
Anybody
parties.
ever tell you you look like a YouTuber?
What YouTuber?
Did anybody ever tell you
No,
that? Oh,
what
for real?
YouTuber? I just want to know so I go look.
No, my Who you think? Who you
No,
think?
who you think he look like?
I didn't think he looked well. Kinda. When I went to your Instagram, I was like, at first I was like, I didn't look at it when.
It was like a glance.
Yeah, it was like a glance, and then I looked at it, and then Sheik was like, he looked like Duke Dennis.
Damn. So
Oh shit.
that's crazy. So my baby mama literally be saying that shit. She be like, you look like it's two people. It's him and Huncho. Like the other day, she texted me. It was like, she was like,
This nigga dude like dude.
she was
I wasn't
like,
even thinking that.
she was like, I was about to block Huncho because I thought it was you. she was like, you know, I'm following Huncho and I'm scrolling. I'm like, why does it look like my baby daddy? Like, I was just like, bruh, that's crazy. Like, I was like, so you was finna block him because you got me blocked.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
That's fucked up.
And you had to laugh about it with me.
It's like, just so you know,
It's like that dark. It's like dark humor.
Yeah, that shit dark as fuck.
Well, I'll be sick. But look, tell everybody where they can find you before we head up out of here.
Hey man, you can find me on everything, and I mean literally everything at I am the letter M. I am the letter M, but spell it out. You know what I'm saying? Like TheLetter M. Simple as that.
Okay. Appreciate you pulling up. This was a fire episode.
Yeah,
Gems
yeah.
got
Appreciate y'all,
dropped.
man.
Bro,
For sure.
Facts. But
sing
sure.
more, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I need a singing album from a singing EP.
Oh,
Give me one.
no. So I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you the lineup. Like I ain't gonna tell you when,
Okay.
but I'll tell you the lineup. So before this year ends, you're getting 2 more EPs
Okay.
to follow up. Life Ain't Fair. Ain't gonna say the titles yet either. Then you're gonna get the debut album. Then you're gonna get a follow-up album for the debut album where it's like a back-to-back on some like
For the end of this year?
No.
Oh, I was about to
Just
say
them two
you're
before
Just them 2
wildin'.
EPs.
Oh,
Top of next year, debut album. Right after that, back-to-back. Like I'm dropping another album, executive produced by Track Team. Then after that, I'm gonna drop my R&B album.
Okay.
I've literally been working on the R&B album in the midst of all of this shit. So I have like some really crazy R&B songs
I
I'm
got it
sitting
here.
on.
Yeah.
because I've heard this nigga sing quite often.
I ain't gonna lie, like
And
I got
he's
some
never
shit.
missed.
Yeah.
I got some shit. Like I got some shit I ain't got some shit I've been sitting on for a
Okay.
minute. I got a song from 2019 that I've literally been waiting to drop because it's on the R&B album. No cap.
So the timeline, it's looking crazy.
It's looking
It's
crazy.
looking real crazy, bro. That album, the debut album. Listen, if you throw a party for it, please.
Oh no, I'm definitely having a release. I'm having a release concert and a listening session.
Hey, if you need a host, you let me know.
Say less.
Let us know.
Say less.
Yeah. Facts.
Say less.
Cause
Bet
I'll
that.
be on that bitch on the mic going stupid on behalf of you.
Say less. Bet that. Bet that.
listen.
Say less. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
But listen, y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. You know what I'm saying? Head over to the letter M. I am the
I
letter
am
M.
the letter M. You did that.
The letter
You
M.
did that.
We'll
Hey, and before hold up, man. Hey, and whoever see this and can figure out how to get like just the letter M handle, you know what I'm saying? Let them know I'm paying. I'm trying to get it. But I can't get in touch with them motherfuckers on Instagram or Twitter.
Oh, for real?
Whoever the actual handle of the letter M is, just straight the letter M, I can't get in touch with that. I've been trying for years. I pay them too. I need my handle. On God, I need that. I needs that. So
Yeah.
whoever can figure it out, hit me.
Shit,
Hey,
just
look.
go to the actual. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, facts. But listen, y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Until next time, see y'all.
We out of here.